Hey friends, I am coming to you late. Y'all, it's like 7 o'clock. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see that well. 7:20. So I am coming to you super late. I haven't even gotten my makeup on yet for the day, and I have lots of things going on this evening. So I am going to show you a quick makeup look, and hopefully I don't talk too long or get like see squirrels and get distracted so that I take forever. I have a bad habit of doing that. So first of all, I have my skincare already on. And I want to show you all this. This is our new brush holder, and it is my absolute favorite thing ever. It's silicone. It's got these little holes in it, and it just holds like everything up on your counter, and it's super nice. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face. Like I said, I've already done my skincare. And now I'm going to do primer. So primer helps your makeup to go on smoother and last longer throughout the day. Just like you would prime your walls before you paint them, you need to do that to your face. So you can see I have a teeny tiny amount that I'm going to put on. Does not take much. Like, you don't need to overuse this product. This bottle will last forever. So anyway, I'm going to rub my fingers together and get that nice and warm. And then I'm going to feather it out all over the face. Okay. So you really want to make sure that you're getting this all over nice and even. And I always start off like with my nose area because I have enlarged, I just poked myself. It's been one of those days. I have enlarged pores because I have oily skin. So the primer goes in and it fills those in and just gives a smooth canvas for your makeup to glide on smoothly. So I always start on my nose and then kind of feather around because, of course, I don't want my makeup to settle in that area. The next thing I'm going to use is our eye primer. You guys, many of you know that I sold cosmetics for another company. I always bought the Mary Kay eye primer, even way back when, because this is the only eye product that helps my makeup to stay on. I have super hooded eyelids and oily skin. Those two things do not go well together, and your makeup, well, my makeup would crawl. And I know a lot of people, I see people all the time that it happens to, and to where it's just like in the crease of your eye by the end of the day. Okay. Primer is going to be your best friend. It comes out white, you rub it in, it goes on clear. I've been using this, like so long I can't even remember. Over 20 years, and I will kind of age myself, but I have been using it for a very long time. I mean, basically since I heard about it, fell in love with it, and then have used it ever since. It's crazy. So eye primer, one of my favorite must-have products, just to help hold everything in place. So I've already done my face primer, I'm doing my eye primer. And then next, I'm going to do CC cream. So if you have not heard of our CC cream, it is the bomb. It comes in 5 shades. It easily transforms to your skin tone. Just comes with a little pump lid, and you can wear it by itself. It's a color corrector, so it helps to even out your skin tone, or you can use it as a layering tool underneath your foundation. I've already squirted mine, and it's like running down my brush on my foundation brush. Now, this is a liquid foundation brush. I often always use the blending brush too. It just depends on what I like pick up and put it on with. I love both of these. So right now I'm going to use the liquid foundation brush. And by all means, if you guys are somebody who likes to put makeup on with your finger, you can do CC cream with your fingers. Just make sure that they're clean, because you don't want to get that oil and bacteria that's on your hands on your face. Okay. And then also you got to think about it. Like, if you already see this, I just like started dabbing that. By the time I'm done with using my brush, my product will no longer be in my brush. Literally, whatever you put on there does not get wasted. It gets used on your face. If you're squirting product on your hands, it's going to be between your fingers and everywhere else. So that's something to keep in mind. I love using brushes. I feel like once you start using them, you see what a huge difference they make. And it saves your product, and it gives you a more professional finish to look whenever you use a brush. And I just go in circles all over just to make sure I get everything blended in well. I'm going underneath my eye. And then down, just right here under my double chin, honestly, just go down that. Now, if you are having to put your product like all the way down here, which I've got some discoloration because I've been out in the sun today, but if you're putting your product all the way down on your neck and your chest, girlfriend, you are wearing the wrong shade of makeup. You don't want to stop right here, because if you do have on the wrong shade of makeup, everybody can see it. So always remember, just go right under the jawline and just continue to blend. And I love the CC cream, like I said, because it is so versatile. It's for all skin types. It's basically goof proof, and it's like a chameleon, like it will change and it will just conform to your skin color. So, and like I said about the foundation brush, like there's no product in there. I used it all and it just goes on so nicely. So make sure you have one of those in your arsenal. All right, the next thing I am going to do is under eye corrector. So right now this product is on back order. This is also a must-have product in my opinion, because you can tell a huge difference whenever you use it. It's a peach undertone. So it is going to help to offset any discoloration under the eye area. I literally am only doing one little dot. It's a doe foot wand, and if you use all of it, you've used way too much product. You don't have to use that much. Now, this is, some people like to use a brush. I'm just going to pat this under my eye with my finger. Okay. And I should have left it off one side so you guys could tell the difference. Okay, so hopefully you could tell there the difference in my under eye discoloration. So, and the reason why I start on the inner corner is because that's where most of your discoloration is, and then you just pat it out just to help blend. Most all your discoloration is going to be right here in this area. Okay. All right, so we've done CC cream and then under eye corrector. Next, we are going to hop on over to eye color. Really quickly, I'm going to show you all this. This product is actually discontinued. It is also one of my favorites. There's very few amount of these that are left. They brought it back because they had so many of us complain that it was gone. But it's a cream eyeshadow, and this color is Beach Blonde, and it's kind of like concrete. You put it on, it's super soft, and then it sets up and it does not move. So they came out with liquid eyeshadows to replace it because this was a cream. But like I said, there are a few still available because they made one last run of them, because lots of us were like real heartbroken that it was gone. So I did a personal stock up myself because I love this product so much. And then I've had a couple other people who say, oh my gosh, where did my Beach Blonde go? So they stocked up on it as well. So you will not find this online. If you want this, you have to let me know, because I can only have it shipped to myself. Like there's that few that they won't even let you put it online. So it is still available, but kind of like secretly on the backside of things. So that was cream eyeshadow and Beach Blonde. And next I am going to do a lighter shade of eyeshadow on my inner eyelid. And this color is actually rose gold. I'm going to do it. It's like a pink shade. Hopefully you guys can see that. I know my color's kind of off. And I did use the all over shadow brush with that one. I am also going to use an all over shadow brush for my second color. And that color is going to be rustic. It's going to be a brown shade. And I'm going to go on the outer third of my eye with that color. Now, sometimes I'll do this as my crease color too if I'm wanting to go super, super light. But I'm gonna do a nude color lip. So I'm gonna make sure that my eyes pop today. So next brush I'm gonna get is the angled crease brush. And I am gonna use a darker brown shade. Let's see. What out of my palette here? This one's Cinnabar. And I'm gonna draw an ugly line. So I'm gonna look straight at you guys while I put this on. I've got my brush angled. I'm gonna draw an ugly line, and I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna draw an ugly line, okay? The reason I just did that is because whenever you like close your eye and then you do this number right here, people are not going to be able to see your makeup whenever you open your eyes. So if you will open your eyes, draw an ugly line, and then blend out, you will get rid of that ugly line, as I call it, and people will be able to see your eyeshadow color, okay? So I'm just blending into that second color that I had on my eye. And I'm going to show you this. This is our new blending brush. It actually comes with this for $22, which is crazy. And after you get all your shadow on, just to get it to blend seamlessly so that you don't have any stark lines, you can just run this guy right over top of your colors, and it just gives a softer look. I should have just done the one eye so you could see the difference. Which my light is on this one side, so it always kind of makes things look different anyway. But all right, so I've got my ugly line going, and then I'm going to blend down and then blend over. I'm trying to move so that you guys can see the color in the light better. Now, can you see how harsh and how you just see my lines on this eye, and then this all looks blended nicely together to where you don't see just straight lines? So I'm going to go over this eye, and I'm going to do the same, and I'm going to blend it down so that you do not see those lines. Okay, so it gives it a softer look. Now, key to remember whenever you do your eyes, you never want your shadow to go past this point, like which is the end of your eyebrow. Okay, you can also like hold this as a guide whenever you're looking at like your eyebrows and stuff, which mine are kind of hard to see because they're turning blonde for the summer. But that's just kind of a guide. You don't want your eyeshadow to go all crazy. It's way past that. So I've done my eyeshadow, and next I am going to do my eyeliner, and I'm going to do brown for today. This is just dark brown, and our eyeshadow, our eyeliners come with a little sharpener on the end, and most people don't know that. There's a little bitty cover that comes on them, and then you can sharpen them to a fine point if you like a really fine line. So I'm just going to trace over in my lash line. On both sides, and then I'm going to do the top and the bottom. And then I'm just using my finger to brace. I am not tugging under the eye. You don't want to tug under your eyes. You don't want to make that tissue any baggier than what it already is. All right, so got eyeshadow, eyeliner, and then next we are going to do brows. So look how tiny my pencil is. This is classic blonde. I just said it 2 seconds ago. Like my brain is fried today, you guys. Brow liner. So I like to use the fine pencil on some days. I use the classic blonde pencil, and then I also mix it up with our brow gel. I'm all over the place and I like to try all things. So today I am going to use this itty bitty pencil I have left. I need to restock. Actually, I can probably get a couple more months out of this. I can get it pretty small. These things last forever. All right, so I'm just drawing in. This like goes to a natural powder finish, and you guys can tell I've already just darkened my brows up a little bit. I don't like to get crazy with brows, but I just filled them in just to darken up where my brows turn blonde. Okay, so nothing crazy, just drew around the natural hair color or the natural hairline that was already there. Okay, I'm going to show you on my other brow the brow gel. So this is the volumizing brow tint. It's got a little bit of a color to it. I'm going to wipe a lot of this off because it does not take much. Okay. So I'm going to comb up and then just follow my brow line. So this is going to just shape everything into place. I love it because it holds your brows still, because that gel dries and it's kind of like a hairspray. It just keeps everything right in place. So I'm not pushing hard at all because I don't want to get this too heavy handed, but I am just combing through my natural shape of my brow. So that is two different brow looks. I'm going to look a little wonky because I have two different looks on, but all of our brow products are super versatile. And like I said, I love the volumizing brow tint. It's like the little gel that puts on, and then also I use all three of our pencils. The other one does this, the fine little strokes if you like to make your brows different shapes and stuff. So I went with more of a natural look today. Next is mascara. So my go-to mascaras are the Ultimate Mascara. This is just a classic everyday look. And then if I like voluminous, big lashes, then I use our Lash Intensity. And the fun thing about Lash Intensity is it's wand. I don't know if you can see there, but it's got just a different shape to the wand, and you put your finger on the word Mary Kay, and then you kind of blink into it and turn and keep rolling, and it really gives you lots of lashes. So I first coat with the Ultimate Mascara. It's a conditioning mascara. So I use it first. This is probably our most popular, like everyday mascara. I do not recommend a waterproof unless you're doing like a special occasion, because waterproof dries out, and we do carry waterproof. It dries out your lashes. So if I have like a big event or something, what I do is I layer up. I do my Ultimate, and then I follow it with the Lash Intensity, and then I set everything with waterproof. Okay, so if you're doing a wedding, or if it's hot and humid outside and you know that you're going to sweat a bunch, then you can layer it up. But like I said, everyday go-to is just the Ultimate. And then if I want huge lashes, and never pump your bottles, guys, it draws them out. But if I want huge lashes, then I go in and I use the Lash Intensity. So look at that. I just got that everywhere. But you can already tell how much more my lashes, like how much fuller they are, even though I like got it all over my eye. But this, like I said, gives you so many lashes. Like you have lashes for days. And then what I'll do is I'll let that dry for a minute, and then I go back and then recoat it. And you have, it looks like you have fake lashes on. It's that good. I really wish I hadn't got that all over my, like I got it all over here, but I'm gonna go close so you can see. Look how, okay, look at this eye with just a one coat of Ultimate, and then this eye, like how many more lashes I have just from this mascara. It's pretty awesome. All right, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna give this eye some love. I'm just twisting and coating. And then also making crazy faces while I do it, because that's how I roll. I always have intentions on doing a fast makeup look, and then it never turns out that way because I talk too much, and then I turn this into a big lesson, and just takes a while. I like to talk, I guess. All right, so lashes are done. All right, so cheeks. So let's do cheeks. I learned a little trick not too long ago, actually. That's the fun thing about us doing weekly trainings, is that you learn tips and tricks from other people all the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 colors. You can tell which one's my favorite, can't you? It's empty. But I'm going to do a lighter shade and a darker shade. And this is just going to help to accentuate my cheeks. I have a very rounded face, and so I really want my jawbones to pop. So I am going to start with my lighter color up front. Okay. And they always say kind of make that like mad face, but I have that naturally. So I really can't do it. I just have to like place my blush right here. So we're going to start right here. And I am going to put a little bit of color right there. And then I'm going to go to the other side. So again, this is my lighter shade. And you can do this in reverse, and it just kind of gives you that pop. So, all right. And you could start with your darker color, but I started lighter. Now I'm going with my darker shade. I'm starting in the back, and then I'm going to blend down. All right, so I have my blush on. So got the cheeks. Super easy. Gives you a more of a versatile pop. This light, y'all, is killing me because it looks like my makeup's real uneven, and it's not. It's just the lighting in my room is crazy. My eyeshadows are really light too. I have to take an after photo so that you can tell it's not like super dark. And y'all, I forgot to set with powder, and I'm notorious for doing this because I remember after the fact instead of doing it before I put my cheeks on. So I'm going to do translucent powder because I have oily skin and I don't want extra coverage. If you wanted more coverage in your makeup, you could do your foundation over top, or you could do mineral powder. But I just want a light coverage. I do not want heavy makeup on. Just something quick and easy. And I just set it with translucent powder. It just helps to hold everything in place and controls excess oil. I can't talk. All right, last step is going to be the, let's see, light nude lip liner, and then I'm going to do the Confident Pink lip color. So this is more of a nude look. Since I went bold with the eyes, I want to go lighter on the lips. Something that you always want to do is make sure that you use your liner all over your entire lip area. It helps your lips color stay in place. So whether you're wearing a gloss or an actual lipstick, it helps it to stay in place. I also love this Confident Pink with the nude lip kit, and that was limited edition for in the spring line, but we still have some available. So I love to pair those together as well. I just did a natural, very light color since I went, with some more color on the eye area. So I do have my finishing spray. I thought I forgot my finishing spray, but this little guy is finishing spray. So once you get your entire makeup look done, you're going to want to close your eyes. My bottle's like stuck, and spritz twice. This is like comical. I've had so many things go wrong today. Oh well, y'all know that it's just how I roll. So this is finishing spray. So finishing spray helps to make your makeup stay on after you got your entire look complete. And this is something that I like to use, especially if I'm going to have a super long day. I've primed my face and then I'm going to spray this on here, and it just helps to hold everything. Finishing spray is also used in areas that you don't want sweat to come out. So you can use them here. You can use them in other areas. You can use them under your arm. If you are super sweaty, you're somebody who like stains your clothes from sweating so much. If you spray this on, like after you get out of the shower in the areas that you don't want to have sweat rings, like just hold your arms out, let yourself dry after you spray it. Dry for a few seconds and then go ahead and then you can put your deodorant and stuff on. This helps so that the oil does not come out as much and that you don't get those crazy pit stains. So that is another tip and trick that you can use with your finishing spray. So I hope you all have a great evening, and thanks for hanging out, because I did talk for 9 hours, but my day's been crazy and I'm just in slow motion today. I mean, y'all, it's been 25 minutes and I, am getting my makeup on at almost 8 o'clock at night because I've had other things that I've been doing today. So anyway, I hope that you all have a great evening and that you do not forget that on Friday is our customer appreciation event. I've had several of you message me already, and I've taken several pre-orders. So if you are someone who wants to pre-order because you're afraid that you're going to forget on Friday, go ahead and send it over. It absolutely goes to our goal, and I am happy to go ahead and take orders. So I've had a couple people message me on that. So I completely understand. You all saw that I completely goofed up everything that I touched tonight. So I'm not perfect, and anybody can be a Mary Kay consultant, because you can jack everything up and still get the job done. So hope y'all have a great evening, and I look forward to hearing from you with our customer appreciation event.